Hi guys, Jason here. Welcome back to another layout update. I've been home for a few weeks and I've gotten quite a good bit done scenery wise on the layout. I've also got a few new items that I picked up, so I'm just going to go over what I've been working on, show you those new items really quick, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, in terms of scenery, you can see that I've added a lot of trees. I've started ballasting parts of the layout. Right here is where I actually finished ballasting. But I started here and worked my way around the entire layout, at least this side of the upper level, all the way towards the back. You can see I've put a lot of trees up here as well. A couple trees by the oil well scene. If I zoom in here, you can probably see some of the ballast I've done there and going into the tunnel portal. I've also started to touch up those tunnel portals, getting rid of some of the bare spots and filling in cracks with bushes and things like that. Trees on the top level as well, or this back mountain here. Same thing with the tunnel portals over here. All in all, I think there's about 60 trees up right now. I'm not completely finished, have a few more to still buy and put up, but it's a pretty good start. As you can see, I've also added the water tower to the top of this mountain. Got that all hooked up. So pretty cool. Alright, first thing to show you are these two new hoppers from Atlas in the Norfolk Southern paint scheme. These were recently released. I ordered all 4 road numbers. So far, my local hobby shop was able to get a hold of 2. So hopefully he's going to get the other 2 road numbers in as well. And I'll pick those up whenever they show up. But just picked them up. I waited good bit of time for these to come out. I'm very happy with them, and they're a great addition to the layout. Okay, I also had ordered one of these Bnsf Hoppers. This is the exact same hopper I just showed you, only in a different paint scheme. I own another Bnsf Hopper, just like this from Atlas, only with the swish logo of Bnsf, and this one has the circular one with Burlington Northern Railway written on it. So again, pretty cool addition to the layout. I'm very happy with it. I also have one of the Union Pacific hoppers waiting for me to pick up to bring home as well. The last item I want to show you is something I picked up at Stockyard Express, which is a really big O-gauge and O-scale hobby shop in Oberlin, Ohio. I usually go there a couple times a year. It's a little bit of a drive for me, but I always make it a point to stop by there every now and then. And this past Saturday, they had a big open house where they had tents and tables set up and barbecues going on, and they had the back rooms of their inventory open, and they had a representative from MTH there as well, so it was a really big event. And so I went Saturday morning. It was a pretty good time, almost like a mini train show. I got to meet a fellow YouTube member and talk with some other people while I was there, and so walked around there, had a really nice time, and didn't find too many things that I couldn't live without, but I did come across one item, and that's this Rail King boxcar right here. I usually don't buy anything Rail King. Usually everything I buy is MTH Premier, but I picked this up because it's of the logo, Republic Steel, Cleveland, Ohio, which is where I'm from, and Republic Steel is the company that my mom works for. If you watched any of my past videos, you'll have seen that I always pick up anything Republic Steel related. I have quite a bit of things, and so I took a picture on my phone for my mom and sent it to her, and she immediately called me and said, yes, make sure you buy that. And I said, oh, okay, well, if you insist on me buying some trains, then I guess I'll have to do that. So I picked that car up, and even though it's Rail King, it's actually built to a pretty good size, so it doesn't look out of place next to all my other Premier line items. So I picked that up at the open house, and I'm real happy with bringing this home. Alright, so that about wraps it up. It's going to be a little while before I can make another layout update because of course I'm going back to school. I'll probably make it back a couple times throughout the fall, and maybe I'll get some more work done on the layout. But I had a lot of fun adding these trees, adding more scenery and bushes, and especially ballasting the track. I really enjoyed doing that. I just had a really big jug of plain gray ballast, and I would darken it with flat black spray paint, and so I got a really nice mix for the ballast. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm going to continue doing that in the future. Now the next step for me on the layout, I'm going to continue to add trees and scenery, but the big things I'm going to work on next is I'm going to be adding a small bit of wood trim on the side of the layout, almost kind of a little lipped edge so that scenery doesn't fall directly off the table when I have it go all the way to the side. And the other thing I'm going to start doing is putting in the road system, and I'm going to be doing that with sheets of masonite that I'm going to cut up. And so that should be a lot of fun, and once that stuff is done, I'll really be able to go scenery crazy on the middle level of this layout. I'll be able to add buildings and start to really light structures up and add the ground covers and things like that. So it should really start coming together. But like I said, I'm not really sure what the time frame will be for those things, but I'll try to do them as quickly as possible and keep you all in the loop as to how my progress is going. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed seeing the layout. I'll of course finish this video showing the trains running around some of the new spots that I've been working on. And like I said, hopefully it's not too long until I make videos again, but I was glad to be back to make a few for you guys. So I hope you've been enjoying, and I promise I'll make videos again as soon as I can. But again, thank you all for subscribing. I'm about up to 500 subscribers, which I think is just great. I really enjoy sharing the layout with you and my progress. It really gives me a lot of joy to share the work that I do here on the layout. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.